Cory, week on Saturday, you're back out for the first time in 2022, where arguably the biggest card in Leeds, because it's Josh Warrington's chance to regain his IBF world title, mate.
Yeah, the Matchroom show, so yeah, can't wait, I'm looking forward to it. Like I say, just two week on Saturday, innit, so the soon come round.
Because I know it's not actually out of the blue, but we were going to try and get you out on one of our shows. We had a show on February the 28th, was it?
Yeah, the one just gone on it, 26th, wasn't it?
Yeah, the 26th at Leeds, and we was going to get you out on that. Well, this popped up, and so obviously a much better
opportunity, innit? Massive
it is.
Opportunity.
And an opportunity where you can showcase those wonderful skills that you showed me just before Christmas on the Manchester Jolly Boys, mate.
Yeah, the week before Christmas, wasn't it? Pretty much just a little bit over. But yeah, it got me out though, didn't it? It got me that fight, which obviously you know what happened before with the Leeds show before that. So
yeah, it was a little bit of bad luck, but like you say, he managed to get you on the Jolly Boys, where you put on a fine performance against Danny Little, who's a regular on our shows. In fact, he's one of only 2 journeymen that we have on the books, and he stepped in on its last minute notice, and. It was a magnificent 4 rounds by you, because Danny is more of a welterweight, light middleweight now. He's been competing in those weight divisions for the last, I'd say, 4 or 5 years now, and hopefully you're going to be competing at lightweight.
Yeah, 9'9" lightweight, innit? So I mean this one on the Zone show is going to be down at 9'12", so I'm working my way down.
Just testing the waters?
Yeah, just working, seeing how I feel and stuff, and I'm sure like I'll make it comfortably, and I know that, so like get a good performance in, you know, where I'm under that weight, with that sort of weight bracket of the one above, which is where, do you know what I mean, I want to be in that for championship weight anyway. I need to be down.
Well, you know, like you're not small, whether you're a super lightweight or lightweight, you know. As a lightweight you're going to be pretty huge, super lightweight you're just going to be normal, let's say.
Yeah, I'm going to be smaller either, do you know what I mean? That's definitely.
But if it's an advantage, then it's worth working at, isn't it?
Yeah, if I'm as strong, by the time I'm done and competing at that weight and against opposition that way, I think I'll be a lot stronger.
Well, let's go back, because we're not sure of your opponent yet. Do you know if you've got an opponent? Well, we know you're going to get an opponent, but we don't.
He sent me one through. Whether it ends up still being that guy or not, I'm not sure. The Russian guy, I can't remember his name.
Well, it doesn't matter. It's like I say, it's going to be a 6 rounder. You have to think the first 6 round as well.
Yeah, first one.
Because you're 5-0. Like I say, you had your first bout for us in December, where you shook off that COVID ring rust. I think it'd been
2 year out, wasn't it?
2 year out, yeah. But let's go right back, because I spoke to you before, but you're one of this bunch of young lads that we've signed during lockdown, who was top amateur.
Yeah.
You know, you were there or thereabouts, won a few junior titles and youth titles and such. Won a GB title, didn't you? Yeah,
I won that. I think the English title is the senior as well, so I've done a bit domestic. I won a lot, didn't I?
And for everyone, you know, in what, close to 80 odd fights, was it?
8 whites, I think I finished on 8. In fact, I boxed Dalton Smith, who was on the lead show, so I boxed him on my last time, which I think that was 80th.
Yeah.
And then that was in the ABA, so I boxed him, didn't I?
Is he fighting for WBC International?
Yeah, he is, yeah. And like I said, I've been sparring with him, so we've been busy. I've been sparring with Dalton. I've done a few, I think three spars.
He looks like he's going to be a special fighter.
Yeah, good.
I think it's only about his 11th fight, isn't it?
It is. I think he won the WBA. He won that, didn't he?
Well, I know he
won a title for that. He was looking for a defence on that, I think, originally, and then for whatever reason that didn't happen. So, from what he was saying last time, the WBC one.
Because he just vacated his English title, hasn't he?
Yeah.
So what he's achieved is, like you say, well, rightly so, because he's a former GB boy himself, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Is he a little bit younger than you then?
About a year, I think.
Yeah.
We never boxed until I was a 60 kilo boxer, under 60 for a while.
Yeah.
So like even when he was senior, he was always that under 64, so we never met until the last year. I ended up going in the under 64s, and then I boxed him in that.
But did you fight both of the McCormack brothers?
Boxed them both, yeah. And I boxed Luke twice.
Yeah.
The schoolboy and as a senior.
So like I say, you know, you've mixed it with the best.
Yeah.
And like I say, won a few, lost a few, but it's got to give you great confidence as moving into the pro game. That and also the possibility of some great rematches as a professional.
There's some. These, I mean, like roughly. Obviously, some are different now. I think Pat's big in it. Pat's I don't know what
he's welterweight now.
I don't know what he's on about doing. Is it welterweight?
As a pro, sometimes as an amateur, they come down in weight in the pro game, isn't it? But
apart from that, we're all relatively like similar, aren't we? I
remember you telling me a kid who's making a lot of noise now in that lightweight division, Sam Noakes. And you beat him as an amateur.
Beat him in the ABAs, and the year before I think he went on and won it the year after, whereas I turned pro after that. So I beat him the year before. That was the same year I boxed Dalton. I think I beat him in the pre-quarters, and then I boxed someone in the quarters, and I think I boxed Dalton in the semi-finals.
So you must have won this area quite a few times as an amateur.
Every year I entered anyway. Every year. That was like.
So how many Northwest belt? What is it? This is Yorkshire belt.
Yorkshire. I don't know, to be honest. I don't know. Everyone is a schoolboy. I think everyone is a junior. The boys club ones, and then I think I done three of the ABAs, the senior ABAs as well. So every year, whenever I entered, basically I won them. And then, like I say, I end up either in the final, I had the semi-final, and I boxed Luke McCormack in one of them. So just the way the draw went and stuff, it was like that. I mean, me and Dalton boxed on a semi-final, but it could have been a final if we'd have been there. Do you know what I mean? The end of the draw. So
do you know something? It's brutal amateur boxing because over 3 rounds to separate 2 quality operators, it's very, very hard sometimes. And basically, it's just a flick of a coin who gets the decision.
Well, there were not much in that, and it were a case of just like.
Did you ever get stopped as an amateur?
Never.
So that's a nice sign as well, isn't it? Considering when you talk about those names that you've been in there with.
Yeah, it was his name. There's like the Sam Noakes when I boxed him. I can't remember how many it was. He stopped like 8 of his last 10 in that before that, do you know what I mean? So
I don't think anyone's got the distance with him as a pro, has it?
Yeah, he ran a little mission as an amateur that I ended up new, so when you hear of him doing it as a pro, it's not surprising, but yeah, I put a stop to it anyway, so I put a stop to that.
Well, like I say, I'm excited for your journey to continue because if everything goes well and we can get your match right and we can get you busy enough and make sure that by the end of this year, hopefully you feel that with that experience of yours, titles.
Of course, that's the thing. I mean, like, it's not old, don't get me wrong, but it's like I was 26 just before that fight in December, so another year, like, I'm ready now to that's the age where you want to start pushing for them titles. Because it's going to be like you say, even if it's like a year from now kind of thing, with getting ready and getting them rounds in and doing them fights. By the time that comes round, you're talking 27, so time to push on and start getting them titles in it.
Definitely. So hopefully we're going to see that journey continue on the 26th on that fantastic card where hopefully it can be a great night for VIP where we get you to 6-0. We get Mally Wright to Avengers. He got a draw last time out, didn't he?
On the Army show,
so he's fighting that same kid.
And then obviously Josh is out
against Kiko
in it, so
So it looks like it's going to be a top night, so hopefully I'll be down there chatting to you afterwards and saying 6-0.
Yeah, and like I say, just a massive opportunity for me to box on a big stage, so like I'm saying, I've kind of gone unnoticed, a little bit under the radar in the pros, so I boxed and beat some of these top lads we're on about, and they're all pushing on for titles and they're in that they're already on that stage where I want to be.
And do you know something I forgot to mention, because you're really are a consummate professional because during lockdown with no dates or anything on.
Oh, it was straight.
You stayed in the gym, and continued to make sure that when you did get the nod, as you did in December, that I was saying to you, you showed no signs of ring rush. And you said you don't believe in it. You don't believe in it because you stay in the gym and you stay ready.
Exactly. It's different, and it's like I'm in the gym. Basically, in 2 years, like a 2 year training camp, really. Like you've seen, there's.
Do you feel better for that then?
There's good and bad in it. It's, whatever you made of it, like I know there's plenty of people out there what are kind of sort of sacked it off a bit and took 2 years out, but you're not going to get anywhere doing that, are you? That's the thing.
But you didn't know you were going to go anywhere. You didn't know because you didn't know your career might have been over before it even really started. So now, hopefully, this is where that 2 years of hard work is going to pay off. And if we can keep you busy, like Steve wants to, then, as we said before the end of the year, or by the end of the year and beginning of 2023, then those titles are going to come your way, mate.
Yeah, 100%.
Cory, we'll leave it at that. Like I say, I'll see you on the 26th, mate.
Nice one, thank you.
Take care, mate. Bye.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.